Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So starting off, we will be using the clear extra long coffin nail tips for today's set. And to apply them, I will be using my 𝐻𝐈𝐊𝐄 nail glue. Now that we have all the nail tips applied, I will be trimming them down to like a medium long length. So I do have about 5 magnets on the nail tip cutter, and I'm just trimming them all down to that exact same length. And then before getting into our application, I'm just taking the 80/80 grit hand file and shaping up the sidewalls and blending in that nail tip with a natural nail, so that way when we go in with our application, it is nice and seamless. So for today's acrylic, I will be using the color Fawn. This is from our Bear With Me collection on KAIROSE Nail Supply. I do have the link down below as always, and if you use code YouTube, it does save you 15% on your purchases. I will be applying the same color to all the nails. I am kind of doing a set that I did sketch up again, just like the previous video, so I will pop it up right here. I did do the set as a press-on set about a month or two ago, and I decided to do the same exact thing but switch the colors up, so I will show that right here of how the original set looked. But like mentioned, I will be using the same exact acrylic powder on all the nails, so I will go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of this play out, and I'll come back in once it's time to shape and file. So these are how the nails are looking like after the application has been nice and applied. So to get into our filing, I'm just taking a fine 5-in-1 drill bit and going around the cuticle area just to make sure everything is nice and flush. And for reference, I do have my drill at the speed of 9,000 RPMs when doing any finish filing using my e-file. Next, I'm going in with that medium grit sanding band from Nails and Blings and going around the cuticle area just once more, and then I will be also working that over the entire surface of the nail to smooth it out even more from the acrylic application. Next, I'm taking that 80/80 grit hand file and shaping up the sidewalls to make sure everything is nice and flush underneath there. Also getting any acrylic that might have spilled underneath the nails, and then I will be flipping the hand over to file the free edge just to make sure that is nice and squared off. And then lastly, since we will be doing some nail art, I am just taking my buffer and buffing over the surface of the nail so we have a smooth slate for our nail art application. Very quickly, I'm just taking my brush and some alcohol to wipe off all that excess dust before we get into our gel art application. So these are how the nails are looking like after they've been shaped and filed. So the gel polishes today, you will need some classic black gel polish from KAIROSE Nail Supply. This is also Scarlet from Brilliant Noir, and then you also need classic white from KAIROSE Nail Supply. So we will be doing French tips on all the nails, so I will be using my 25mm liner brush to do all the French tips. So I am starting off with classic black, and I am just quickly outlining the smile line for my French tip, and once I get that nice and situated, I will go ahead and very gently infill a little bit of the nail, and then I will just move on to doing the rest of the smile lines on all the nails, and then later on I will just be taking the brush from the actual gel polish bottle to infill the rest of the free edge area. Once I have the rest of the tips of these French tips infilled with that black gel polish, you want to make sure to cure for at least 2 rounds of 60 seconds because this gel polish is very pigmented and you don't want it to wrinkle or anything like that. So if you do 2 rounds of the 60 seconds, it will work perfectly. Next, I'm just taking that color Scarlet from Brilliant Noir and I'm outlining the bottom part of the smile line of that French tip. And I am doing that on all the nails, and then I will be curing again for 60 seconds. So before we get into the rest of the nail art, I am applying a charm on here. So I am just using these little cherry charms I did get off of Amazon. And I'm using my Betty Cora rhinestone glue to adhere that to the nail. So I am just applying it on the ring finger, kind of like in the corner of, well, like the side of the French tip here. And then after that, I will go ahead and flash cure for about 15 seconds. So I did realize I put the cherry charm on the wrong finger. It was supposed to be on the middle finger, but it's absolutely okay. I did go ahead and just leave it on the ring finger here. So to finish off the nail art, I'm just taking a dotting tool and putting 2 dots on each of the French tips, and this will mark the center of my 4 pointed stars. And then I'm just going in with a very thin liner brush to create the sides of the stars, or the, I don't know how you'd explain it, but yeah, like the little lines of the stars. And then after I'm done doing that on all the nails, I will go ahead and cure for another 60 seconds. So these are how the nails are turning out after the gel polish application has been done. All the nail art is completely done now. So it is time to top coat, and I am using the classic diamond gel top coat from KAIROSE Nail Supply. Once I have the top coat applied to all the nails, I will go ahead and quickly wipe down the sidewalls to keep the nice shape we do have, and then I will cure for a full 60 seconds in the nail lamp. That is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!